So content marketing can be incredibly valuable to reach a new audience by educating them about industry information to help with their business. Oftentimes when people talk about content marketing, really what they mean is a blog post. But in this episode, we're going to talk all about how you can use video with your content marketing. Hello, and welcome to the Make It Awesome Show, your roadmap to video marketing success. I'm your host, Renee Teeley, and today I'm joined by Dane Golden, the founder of Hey.com.
Hey.com. Hey.
Hey, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. This is the Make It Awesome Show?
It is the Make It Awesome Show.
Then we will make it awesome.
We better. That's the promise that we've set out with our audience. We have to make it awesome.
Great.
Speaking of making it awesome, what is your advice for marketers who may or may not already be using content marketing, but using video as part of their content marketing?
When you say the word content marketing, you don't say blog, you say content marketing. Content can be anything. It could be a podcast, but it also can be video. And that's what I really want to emphasize is that content marketers, they're doing video now, but there's a challenge in the way they're doing it for the most part. I feel that they're leaving something out.
What are they leaving out?
I feel they're leaving out some of the best practices that they use for blogs. The idea that you don't say how awesome you are, even though we are saying that we want to make them awesome in this video. The thing is that you don't really want to talk about how awesome you are as a company. You want to talk about things that can help the people who are searching, right? They're searching, and it's not necessarily searching on exactly what your company does.
Yeah, that's great. You know, I think a lot of companies talk about making the customer the hero of your content, or, you know, being the hero of the story. But in practice, I don't think a lot of companies actually do that effectively.
That's something I really believe in. We did a study, Hey.com and TubeBuddy. We looked at 30,000 videos just searching for the word you at the beginning of a video. And it's my belief, and it was my belief, my theory, that if you said the word you at the beginning of a video, we would know that the video was about you. We were focused on your needs, not ours. And indeed, you could get, if you just said the word you once in the first 5 seconds, you would get on average 66% better views. And if you said it twice, and what I mean by you is, today I'm going to show you how to fix your car. In this instance, yours is you. You could get on, it's a median of 97% more views. So you've almost doubled your views on YouTube by just focusing and pointing and looking at the camera and saying you. That's what I'm here, is to help you, the viewer.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, in practice, even just saying you is showing that it really is for your audience, but then it also helps you frame the content when you're creating it yourself. And so then you know you are creating it for someone else and helping them with value, not just talking about how great your own company is.
Right, and that's the principle of content marketing. The principle of content marketing is getting people to search. I focus mainly on YouTube. Certainly content marketing can be done on the other social video platforms. We could call them social video platforms. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. Because everyone has video now, right? Everyone has native video. But what is YouTube different about? It's searchable, right? Try to find a Facebook video a day after you saw it. You can't, right?
Yes, there's so much content out there.
And that doesn't mean it's not an effective way of marketing, but it's not really organic because you have to pay for your page to be seen, which is fine. People will watch it for a shorter period of time, on average around 8 seconds, which is fine if they click and take some other action for your marketing. But in YouTube, you're building an asset that can be used over months and years, right? When was the last time you saw a video that was 3 years old, right? You do a search for a particular topic. So this is something that companies can build now, just like inventing a product. You can sell that for years. Same thing with a video. You spent time creating it. It acts as marketing for you, long tail. And people don't really think of much. When they think about video, they don't think of long tail marketing.
Yeah, I think that's a really good tip too, because, you know, video can be expensive and time consuming to create, and so there's a lot of topics around like repurposing content and things like that. But it's important also to think about the longevity of your video, and that helps with your ROI and making sure that you're really getting the most value from your video. And so if you're talking about something that's about strategy, those things don't often change that quickly. So the tactical things change a lot. They change day by day on certain types of platforms and things. But if you're talking about industry content and strategy content, it's more evergreen content, and you can get some longevity.
But the principles remain the same.
Yeah.
And I would encourage you content marketers to think about, what would someone be searching for if they were searching for your business and they didn't know it existed? What would be the question they would ask? What is the problem they're trying to solve? You're trying to solve it in blogs. That's how you're bringing people in today. There's no reason that can't be done cheaply and quickly and repetitively with a format on video. You don't need really expensive equipment. You don't need superstar. You don't need handsome, skinny people. I'm not one of those, and I do this professionally. So if I can do it, content marketers can do it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody should be doing this for their business. And like I said, content marketing seems to be a buzzword. A lot of people are now getting these practices into their business, but video is a powerful complement to that and should be used as part of their content marketing.
And I can tell you that on top of your blog, you've already shown your expertise on your blog, and you can show it in video too, but there's more, because you can see someone's body language, and you can know, does that person seem like someone I would like to work with? And maybe sometimes they won't want to work with you, and that's fine. There's a lot of other customers out there, but if they see you on video and they say, I can tell from that person's body language, I like them, they seem like the type of person, know what they're talking about, I want to work with them, you are much closer to a sale.
Yes, absolutely. That's great. So thank you so much for that. I have one last question for you, and this is an important one.
Yes.
So I know that you're big into kind of learning about your ancestry. Is there anything interesting that you've uncovered in your ancestry?
I'm into ancestry and history because if we know where we've been, we have an idea where we're going, or sometimes where we'd like to avoid. And I was telling you before we started that I found that my great-grandfather gave back rubs. He was a masseuse for the mafia in New York a long time ago. I'm not in that particular profession, one I'd like to stay away from. But again, when you go into a certain direction and you look back, you can know what to avoid.
Thank you so much for all of your amazing insights. Thank you for watching this episode. If you haven't done so already, I highly recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get amazing information just like this to help you with video marketing for your business. Thanks again, and remember to make it awesome.